Previous video I shared with you the making of that epic ocean mural used for the background of that, for the environment of that bedroom. But this time I'll be turning the camera on the other side of the room, which is part of the same project, but is a coral reef mural. That coral reef mural is like a super rich painting I made for the other side, and I invested a lot of time in it. One of all kind of creatures. Here are some of the inspirational pictures that I used. Glow-in-the-dark jellyfishes, some inspirational mural that I saw from another artist, the water surface pictures. I go just on Pinterest and find pretty images that I'm implementing and building together as a puzzle. Okay, let's begin with the mural now. As a beginning, I'm always marking just the main points, like the borders, that surface, and then blocking the background by going from the darkest colors and from the dullest colors. I left, as you can see, some of the previous color, which is like more pale, and towards the upper side of the mural I go more and more vibrant and lighter and lighter, like go through purplish to marine, ultramarine blue, and then cobalt blue, and then turquoise, and then almost pure white mixed with a little bit of yellow for that shiny sunny effect. And then I use the airbrush for the like soft shape, for the silhouettes. And then I combine them with classic brush strokes for more contrast and kind of create interest points here and there in the mural. Well, at the end you'll see that of that mural I actually ended up with too much detail. But you live, you learn. So here I'm starting with very subtle and deep colors, and then go towards more and more vibrant colors for whenever we go forward. But this coralline algae color, are you familiar with the expression coralline algae? If you're in the marine hobby, aquarium hobby, you'll know that these algae are growing on all kind of rocks and stuff, and they are exactly that coral color. So I'm using it for these foreground corals here. And I would say use as much as possible the mixing technique. I mean, whatever you're painting, have your palette. Don't just grab a color and carry on. Mix every time a different color. That makes the picture, that makes the painting, the artwork richer. Whenever the eye grasps several different shades of color next to each other, that makes subconsciously your eyes, your brain value and rejoice way more for a certain view than whenever the same objects are painted with equal colors. This is what makes the difference of life and like or death for the picture. And here, as you can see, I'm not sticking exactly to a certain image that I'm trying to reflect. I'm going for the shapes, and then I'm looking, making step back, looking for the landscape, and then when I see a spot where, like for example this fish here, I need some turquoise, I need some blue spot to complement my reddish seaweed, my magenta seaweed, and my magenta seaweed are in front of the another turquoise pipe, worm pipe or something, whatever creature I'm painting there. So basically I try to fill the spots, the color spots, or I choose the creatures where what to fit according to that complementary strategy. Like for example, now in this dark blue, I already scheduled that jellyfish to come there. The jellyfish in the purplish darkness is painted with light shades of ultramarine blue, and then I'll make like the glowy parts of it with turquoise. And ultramarine and turquoise is great complement, complement each other, the both colors, in a great way, because the ultramarine has a shade of purplish and the turquoise is complementing the purplish. Excellent. If somebody knows what this fish is called, please let me know. If someone among my subscribers, which I really appreciate, is in the aquarium hobby, in the reef tank hobby, please let me know, because I'm also working on a project with a DIY aquarium. I want to build an ecosystem, and I personally want to go in the nature and collect all the species that I'll have in the aquarium by diving and fishing and setting traps and all this kind of stuff here in the Mediterranean. That's one of the seas that is close, and then the Black Sea too. Here I'm painting that stingray, and what is just left is to make some shallow water shininess in the sand around the stingray. Here we go. Now, again, the positioning of that coral is not because I wanted to have exactly that mushy. I think they're called deer horn corals or something similar. Anyway, I just needed a green spot under the pink and reddish colors above there to boost that landscape with the green colors there. They're just contributing for the overall strategy, for the overall complementary colors. And the brownish shades of the coral that Delay is painting right now. Brown is again a shade of the orange. And orange and blue, they're super complementary to each other. So you can see all around the blue I have orangish and brownish colors. And here we go, deeper and deeper in the water. The corals start losing their colors, they become bluer and fading into the landscape. That's how you create depth. And can you guess what is the next creature we're painting there? That's right, you guessed it. It's a sea turtle right beneath the surface. To be honest, that landscape was a little bit overcrowded. I kind of, at a certain point, regretted that for all the elements that I fit inside, But for a young people, for a room with youngsters that will be like staring into the landscape and discovering new creatures every minute, it will be exciting to have such a mural. But for like a relaxation scene, I think there could be where less details, and some more space, and some more depth, and some more just blue waters. But it's a milestone. It's my nicest underwater scene so far from what I painted. My judgment. Here's how you make the life, the eyes go live. By eyes always reflect the nearby colors, so I'm adding some of that magenta that is just beneath what was the color of the corals just beneath the turtle. And here, first painter perspective, painting some of these angelfishes over there. If I'm guessing right. If I'm not, correct me in the comments, please. By the way, I really enjoy, appreciate, not only because of the YouTube algorithm, but actually, if you suggest what could I improve, because maybe often you have better perspective than me. I'm kind of twisted because of the time that I have involved in that project. That took like more than 2 weeks. But if you see something that you think could be done in a better way, or I could spare somewhere, please let me know. Just any suggestion. I may improve for the next one. And here are the clownfishes. Again, the positioning of those two clownfishes is not by incident. I chose that anemone to be painted, or let's say so, I chose them to be in a spot where blue and purple are mixing, or the kind of the entrance between the blue and the purple goes there, and orange is complementing purple and blue. So that was the exact spot where I needed them. It's a little bit mathematic doing a big painting or even small painting. I think the scale is not important. The scale is only important as far it goes to the brushes you're using. If you can scale down your brushes, or you can use tiny brushes, you can scale down your mural but still keep the perspective and the same logic. And here's my favorite spot and maybe the focal point of the mural, the parrotfish. But the making of it and of this other guy, the octopus, which is my other favorite spot of the reef, I'll do in the next video. So if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I'll be uploading more videos on the channel, and you can join me in my mural adventure. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.